pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Fury, do we have special recognition?
Yes, Madam Chair, we have special recognition this evening. Tonight, we have several students in attendance who are deserving of recognition for their outstanding accomplishments. The high school students here this evening have all been named 2015 AP Scholars in recognition of their exceptional achievement on AP exams during the 14-15 school year. The College Board's Advanced Placement, or AP program, provides willing and academically prepared students the opportunity to take rigorous college-level courses while still in high school. Students can earn college credit advanced placement or both for successful performance on AP exams. Last week, I stated that we had a record number of AP scholars. We did exceptionally well. We had so many AP scholars that we've had to separate the event into 2 board meetings so that we could adequately represent and recognize everyone. Overall, the Newton County School System had 82 students earn AP designation, AP Scholar designation. 45 of our AP Scholars graduated last year, and some of the remaining 37 were recognized last week. Tonight, we will recognize the rest. The College Board recognizes several levels of achievement based on a student's performance on AP exams. Designations include AP students graduated last year. Tonight, we will honor the 19 current seniors who received AP Scholar status. Students, when I call your name, please come forward to accept your certificate of recognition from Mrs. Abigail Coggin, who is our board chair. Bailey Friedman, Alcobie High School. John Drumheller, Eastside High School. Carter Ferundin, Eastside High School. Carter, did I get your last name pronounced correctly? Ferundin. Okay. That's really important to me. I said this at our last meeting. My last name is Fury, F-U-H-R-E-Y, and I have been called Furry many, many times. So it's really important to me that I get it right. So thank you very much for clarifying. Samuel Hay, Eastside High School. Sarita Joseph. Did I get it right? Sarita Joseph, Eastside High School. Brianna Hayden, Newton High School. Joshua Suber, Newton High School. We have one more student to recognize in a different AP Scholar category, but first we have several of our AP Scholars who could not attend tonight due to illness, work, or previous commitments. And we don't want to leave anyone out, so let me announce the names of the AP Scholars who could not attend this evening. Megan Andrews, Eastside High School. Matthew Briscoe, Eastside High School. David Jean, Eastside High School. Caitlin Kennedy, Eastside High School. Paul Lumpkin, Eastside High School. Sage Manning, Eastside High School. Monica Privet, Eastside High School. Daniel Thompson, Eastside High School, and Israel Humphrey, Newton High School. Let's give them a round of applause for their special accomplishment. Now, as I stated previously, last week we recognized our AP Scholars with Honor and AP Scholars with Distinction. We had one student who was unable to attend last week's meeting due to an emergency, but he's able to join us this evening. Would Blake Small from Newton High School please come forward? On 5 or more of these exams. Congratulations, Blake. It's important to note that all the students here this evening have this school year in which to complete additional college level work and possibly earn further AP Scholar recognition. Research consistently shows that AP students who score a 3 or higher on AP exams based on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest, typically experience greater academic success in college and have higher college graduation rates than students who do not participate in the AP program. So the students here tonight are well on their way to academic success at the collegiate level. It goes without saying that we are very proud of each of you for a job well done, and we wish you continued success in your studies this year and on into the future. And I just want to go off script and just say thank you for all of your hard work and dedication, and just to let you know that the board and I, we're very proud of you. And for the families and the grandmoms and the extended family and aunts and uncles who are here tonight, we recognize that without your support that many of the students might not be sitting in these chairs this evening. And we believe wholeheartedly in the support of our families. So we thank you for all that you do for your children. And children, we appreciate your hard work and effort. So thank you. And Madam Chair, this concludes the recognition portion of the program, or the board meeting.
Thank you. All right, well, thank you all. This is the time if you would like to leave our meeting, or you're welcome to stay. I don't believe we have any public participation this evening. Is that correct? All right, moving on our agenda. I need a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
So move.
Need a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Our approval of the minutes. Do I have a motion to approve tonight's minutes?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Superintendent's reports. Dr. Lockhart.
Yes, Madam Chair, there's no change to the financial nor the operations reports.
All right, then do I have a motion to approve tonight's operations report?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item B, curriculum.
Yes, ma'am, curriculum instruction technology report and enrollment report, no changes to either report, but we do have a presentation, so we could take action on the reports first, second.
Okay. Do we have a motion to approve the reports, and then we'll have our presentation?
So moved. Second.
First and second. All right, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, Ms. Fury.
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go through a presentation that helps with the understanding of the Georgia milestones, which send a signal about how well students have learned the knowledge and concepts in the state standards, which are now the Georgia Standards of Excellence. It's not the same test, so we have to be real careful about making any comparison to any other assessment. The milestone scores in the CRCT, the EOCT scores cannot be compared. They are completely and totally different. The Georgia milestones, end of grade or end of course assessments, and the former CRCTs are different tests with different expectations. The milestones are much more rigorous, and we did anticipate baseline scores would be lower than previously experienced on the CRCT and the EOCTs due to the change in expectations. We're right in line with the state, so we're hanging in there. The difference is with the CRCT especially, there were cut scores, and you were determined to, if you didn't make an 800, then you didn't pass, you did not meet. And if you made an 800 above, then you did. This is a little bit different because it's a proficiency continuum. The milestones report achievement along a continuum from beginning learner to distinguished learner. The continuum signals the degree to which a student has mastered the knowledge and skills and the standards of the Georgia Standards of Excellence. So you have a distinguished learner, a proficient learner, a developing learner, and a beginning learner. Those are that's the continuum. So again, the milestones are not pass-fail, but what do you need to know about beginning learners, which is the lightly shaded gray section? Beginning learners do not yet demonstrate proficiency in the knowledge and skills necessary at this support. And as we look at the results and we identify areas of deficiency, although these students are likely in another grade at this point, we'll begin to identify how we can support and fill gaps. Developing learners is the little darker shaded area, and they demonstrate partial proficiency in the knowledge and skills necessary at the specific grade level, and they need additional academic support, but not necessarily as much support as a beginning learner needs. Proficient learners demonstrate proficiency. So they are the students who tend to demonstrate that they are prepared for the next grade level and course, and they are on track to be college and or career ready. And finally, the distinguished learner demonstrates advanced proficiency with the knowledge and skills related to the course or grade level assessment, and they are well prepared for the next grade level course and or college, and they are designated college and career ready. So that is the continuum. It is very different than what you've experienced before. Even with end of course assessments, the same thing, definitely on a continuum. So just looking at, and these results are just sample results, they're not reflective of any specific assessment. So just to give you an idea of how the numbers are calculated. This is an elementary or middle school ELA assessment, and the three boxes correspond, the colors are side of the ledger. You have the same information and a 79% there. So that's how you read the results in the middle schools. There's also another chart that's used, and it's a pie chart so that you get a different view of the same data. All of this side of the pie chart equals what was developing, proficient, and distinguished, and then the remaining piece of the pie was the 30% of the beginning learners area. And then we put the state there so that you could see for comparison purposes, that's how we'll look at our students' performance. Promotion and retention. Now this is a big thing because last year the state waived promotion and retention requirements. So kids who are in grades 3, 5, and 8 were able to move on to the next grade level without the results from the milestones assessments. Well, that has now gone away. And so students in grades 3, 5, and 8 will have to I'll tell you what they have to do. It's a little bit different. In reading, student performance on the reading section of the English test. So they're taking an English test that has reading and writing and vocabulary and different pieces in it, and the reading piece will be extracted, and you will have a grade level determination based upon the reading part of the English test. And the designations will be below grade level or on or above grade level in reading. The determination is based upon the linkage of Lexile scores. Now, we have actually changed the elementary schools report card to include Lexiles in the report card because we want our families to know what the Lexile band is. Students must demonstrate reading skills at the beginning of the grade level stretch band. And stretch bands were developed to identify the reading level at each grade level that students need to achieve to be college and career ready by the time they reach graduation. So this was a little bit different than what you've been accustomed to, where you were in third grade specifically, and fifth and eighth, as a matter of fact, with reading. In the English section, the reading is part of it, where it used to be a separate topic or subject all by itself. And then to determine whether or not you move to the next grade level, you had to meet the standard. Now there's an extraction piece that will identify whether or not students in grades 3, 5, and 8 are able to progress to the next grade level in reading. Students in, students who receive reading and vocabulary domain designations of below grade level need remediation and will retest in the English section. So we are back to the former model where we'll administer a test and then we'll retest as soon as we get the results back. The hope is that we'll get them back in time enough to administer before the students leave for the summer. In grades 5 and 8, not unlike the past, you have to do well in mathematics as well. And so students in grade 3 are concerned about reading. Students in grades 5 and 8, however, must do well in reading and math. They must achieve the developing learner achievement level to be eligible for promotion. Again, developing learners have demonstrated partial proficiency of the grade level concepts, and they can proceed to the next grade level when focused instructional support is provided in the of students who do not do well on the milestones in mathematics before the end of the school year. High school end of course assessments. Again, same sample just to show the continuity. You see the same structure and the same continuum. Same pie charts, just with a high school spin on them. And this is different this year. Last year there was not a calculation as part of a student's grade. However, this year, at the end of the school year, the end of course scores will serve as a final exam for the course, and any course that has an associated end of course assessment. And it is calculated as 20% of the student's final course grade. So we are back to the implementation of utilizing a scale score that's converted to a grade that then becomes part of the student's academic record and becomes part of the grade itself. The grade conversion score is also provided on a student's individual report. Now, we're getting the results I'm talking about right now. We're not doing anything with them out to impact grades or promotion. That's already done and over with. It's this year, this spring's assessment, where these promotion and retention requirements will be back in effect. Points to remember: GMAS is Georgia Milestones Assessment System, has 4 achievement levels designed to communicate students' progress. It's not a pass-fail. It's a continuum of proficiency. Results can't be compared to previous CRCT or EOCT scores. In grades 3, 5, and 8, we will have promotion requirements reinstated in the adjustments. Any questions?
Thank you. Any questions for Ms. Perry on her presentation? There are none. We will move on to the next item on the agenda, old business, which there is none. So we move on to new business. Dr. Lockhart.
Yes, Madam Chair. All of the items from A through F were brought before you for the work session, and I'm asking that we take them all as a slate for vote.
I have no issue with that. So do we have a motion to accept or approve items A through F?
I move that we accept items, I move to pass items A through F.
All right, do we have a second?
Second.
All right. All those in favor of approving items A, B, C, D, E, and F, say aye.
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 Madam Chair, I'll have to abstain on item D.
Item D. All right. That is noted. All right, thank you. Item G, it is our legislative priorities. You should have all received a copy of this prior to tonight. I don't believe there were any changes, additions. So do I have a motion to approve the legislative priorities for 2016?
So moved.
Second.
All right, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
All right, thank you. Item 8.
Yes, Madam Chair. Just that Newton High School plays its second playoff game this Friday at Sharp Stadium against Collin Hill High School. And I hope that everyone here will be able to come out to attend and to support our Newton Rams. And also that school will be out next week for the holiday. Monday through Friday, the children will be at home and teachers will be at home as well.
All right, great. Anybody else? Do we have a motion to adjourn this evening's meeting?
So move.
First, second, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.